First off, you guys remain 8th in the regional rankings. I think talking to you, just so your teammates a couple weeks back, it's kind of toward the end where you guys gonna start to make that move, hopefully. But with the team that coach has assembled, a lot of talent, you feel like kind of the final stretch of this season. Now it's time to start making your moves.
Yeah, I think our whole team as a unit is improving a lot since I think being ranked eighth right now is from the Stanford race. But we've had so much improvement from then. Just everyone's slowly working on their times and getting faster and better. And this year we're really a cohesive unit with the girls team. So I think we're definitely gonna move up on the standings for sure.
Great. Now you guys are competing this weekend up in Oregon, the Beaver.
Yeah, Beaver Classic in Corvallis, Oregon State.
In Corvallis. So have you had a chance to run at that course before? And if not, thoughts on going up there and competing?
Yeah, no, this will be our first time going to the Oregon Classic. I mean, I've looked at the course online, so I know that it's like 3 big loops, kind of like most of the bigger races that we go to, like regionals. They're usually on grass complex, like sports field and stuff. So, I mean, we're just looking into, I guess, figuring out a strategy for the team to go about for the race.
Great. What's it now? The Bay Area Stanford. That's the last one you guys.
Yeah, the Gator invite.
The invite. Sorry, at the park down there.
It was at
Yeah.
Golden Gate Park.
The Golden Gate Park.
Yeah.
So after there, then obviously at Stanford and two. What do you guys feel like? Thoughts after those events and kind of going to this, where you guys are at right now?
So yeah, just having that race after Stanford, we saw that a lot of our times got a lot better. I think just the workouts that we've been doing over the past few weeks have really pulled us all together. So you're seeing improvements, and I think that Oregon State's just going to be another great race for all of us to show our improvements and how we work as a team.
Kind of feel like I've been to Corvallis, beautiful place, just like you. Kind of feel like maybe it might be kind of like almost like home. I mean, it's not going to be like 90 degrees out,
Yeah.
kind of thing, but kind of going to a place like that, kind of feel like the similar surrounding.
Yeah, it's actually supposed to rain on Friday, so I think we'll be right at home with that. We've been doing a lot of workouts out at Hellsport, which is a grass soccer field, so I think we'll be prepared for mud or rain or whatever the weather brings.
Is that seriously a thing that you guys do? If you guys know it's going to be rain, that Coach Besh might turn on the hose and wet the surface down. How do you prepare for something like that?
Well, I mean, we've been having a lot of rain lately. I think for us, just being up here in Humboldt, the weather, I mean, we can have a lot of bad weather, which will help us, I think, for the races that are more up north compared to south. But I think we're better at coping with different types of weather because a lot of the time we do have to race in the heat, so I think just bring our A game. And as far as the rain goes, I think it's more once you get into a race where the weather's bad, you're more going for place than time.
I mean, if it is raining out there, how does that change?
I think it can affect the times, make them slower, but really just you gotta be mentally tough and push through it and just go for beating other opponents, I guess.
This is something I hate to say, but you want to give it your all, but at the same time you want to be there's other events and that kind of thing, or is it no matter what you guys full throttle?
Yeah, I mean, I do full throttle. You gotta pace yourself though, since it's cross country, it's a longer race. Just being mindful that you want to have a kick at the end and giving it all so you don't let down your team and placing well overall as a team.
All right, going to Corvallis. So you're competing against Division I schools in addition to schools from Division II. You've done that, I know, at the Stanford Invitational. Does that add anything extra to your race, knowing that not only are you competing against some of the best talents in your own division, but even from the upper division too?
I mean, yeah, it does make it's more competitive for sure. I think it's fun seeing how we rank against Division I schools also. I like it personally, more competition.
And looking at the meet and who's going to be there, who do you feel is going to give you the toughest competition?
Well, Coach and I were talking earlier, British Columbia has a team, and I think they won at Stanford. They're really fast, so there'll be good competition along with, I'm not quite sure of all the D1 schools that will be there.
Now,
Oregon State.
Oregon State.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be there.
And Manny kind of asked this earlier, but I'll ask it a little bit again. You know, the mud and stuff. Like, as you're running, does that really affect what you do, or do you run differently if it's a muddy course versus a dry one, or do you pace yourself differently? Like, how does that?
Well, when it's
differentiate?
muddy, it's just your whole legs are tired. It's hard because you're like each step you're sinking, so it's less speed. You don't have as quick of turnover. So it's just remaining mentally tough and pushing through it, and knowing what you've done in workouts will pay off.
And what's your next meet after this? And what are you using this next meet to kind of build upon and kind of go forward to the next one?
Yeah, following this, we have conference, which is in San Bernardino. So this is really the last meet that we have where a lot of the teammates can go, because after this, it goes down to top 10. Only top 10 can race, and then for regionals, top 7. So it's just like the last time we're all together. I think it's a lot of fun having all the teammates that you practice with at one race too.
From the girls' standpoint on the team, you guys are coming off at San Francisco, and didn't you guys finish first?
Yeah, we took first overall. It's really awesome, all the energy that we have as a team right now. Because I know from past years, it hasn't been as strong as it is right now, so it's really cool seeing everyone working so hard to improve on their times and just be better for the team as a whole.